Hello, my magnificent and radiant Leo souls, and welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom. I am your guide, and it is with a heart full of joy and anticipation that I connect with you today. If you have found your way to this message, know that it is no accident. There is a stirring in your spirit, isn't there? A feeling like the faint, majestic roar of a lion echoing from a distant mountain. A sense that your own inner sun is on the precipice of a glorious and spectacular dawn. Before we embark on this sacred and powerful journey together, I want to invite you to anchor your royal intention right here, right now. This is our space, our temple of transformation. In the comments below, I want you to claim your sovereignty by writing this powerful declaration: I am the heart of my own kingdom. Go ahead and do that now. Let's fill this space with the unshakable power of our collective light. And if you have not yet joined our pride here at Cosmic Wisdom, please do me the honor of clicking that subscribe button so you never miss these life-altering transmissions we craft just for you. All right, beautiful kings and queens, let us begin. I know the path you have walked. I know that you, more than most, have had to hold your head high when your heart was breaking. You have been the pillar of strength, the source of warmth, the radiant sun in everyone else's sky, even when your own world felt shrouded in a cold and desolate twilight. You have smiled through unshed tears. You have performed on the stage of life with breathtaking grace, even when behind the curtain your spirit felt shattered. And the pain, oh, let's not diminish what it was. It wasn't just a fleeting sadness. For you, a magnificent Leo, ruled by the heart itself, the pain was a physical ache in your chest. It was a creative fire, dimmed to a flicker. It was a spiritual crisis that left you questioning your own light, your own worth, your own magnificent purpose. It left you looking at your reflection and asking the universe, will my light ever shine brightly again? Is this all there is? But I am here today as your guide and your devoted friend to tell you something real, something as certain and as powerful as the sun itself. Everything you have endured, every moment of feeling overlooked, every act of betrayal against your generous heart, every ounce of light you gave to those who only brought shadows, none of it was in vain. It was not a cosmic punishment. My dear Leo, it was your coronation ceremony in disguise, and the turning point, that glorious sunrise you have been yearning for, is not a distant fantasy. Its golden rays are beginning to pierce the horizon tonight. You see, you must understand a fundamental truth about your royal soul. Every time your loyalty was taken for granted, every person who basked in your warmth only to turn their back on you, every moment you felt your shine being deliberately dimmed by another, they were not just hurting you. They were unknowingly forcing you to build a more powerful, more authentic, and more unshakable source of light within yourself. I know how profoundly unfair it all felt. Oh, believe me, I do. You, with your magnificent, generous, all-encompassing heart, you gave your loyalty like a sacred vow. You poured your golden energy into people who couldn't even comprehend its value. You trusted those who only reached for you when they needed to feel your warmth, and you stayed true to your kingdom long after they had committed treason against it. But underneath all of that heartbreaking disappointment, something truly spectacular was being forged, a sovereignty that no one can ever take from you again, a clarity of purpose, a self-worth built not on external applause, but on the unshakable foundation of your own magnificent soul. You, my dear Leo, are not here to play a background character. You are the star of this cosmic play. And what is waiting for you on the other side of this challenging act is an abundance so radiant, so all-encompassing that it doesn't just change your bank account. Oh no, it is destined to change your very identity. It is a cosmic coronation, reintroducing you to the magnificent, powerful, and divinely creative ruler you were always born to be. Have you been feeling it lately? That restlessness in your soul, that electric feeling of anticipation, almost like stage fright before the biggest performance of your life. My friend, that is not fear. I need you to hear me clearly. That is the feeling of your inner sun preparing for a solar flare. It is your entire energetic being charging up, preparing to align with a destiny so bright it will illuminate the world around you. Because here is the great secret of your journey. Your story was never meant to end in a dimmed light. It was designed to begin there. That moment they betrayed your trust, that moment they took your generosity for granted, that was not the end of your reign. That was the ignition. That deep soul-level ache in your heart became the sacred catalyst for a future so brilliant, so dazzling, that no one around you could ever have predicted it. And tonight, the celestial energies shift, moving with a quiet and regal power. The doors to creative opportunities that seemed sealed shut are now creaking open. The recognition you had given up on the deep and stable sense of self-worth you thought might never come, the joyful peace you assumed was reserved for others, it is all now flowing toward you like a golden river. It begins as a gentle warmth, a subtle glow, and then, my friend, it will become a brilliant, undeniable radiance. And I need you to trust this, not in a flimsy, wishful thinking way, but in a grounded, heart-centered, sovereign Leo way. You have earned every single ray of this celestial light. The abundance, the recognition, the love, these are not the miracle. You are the miracle, the person you became while you learned to generate your own light in the darkness. That is the miracle. What is coming is simply the outer world, finally, at long last, reflecting the immense golden truth that has been living inside your heart all this time. So please, I implore you, when the spotlight finds you again, when the blessings begin to pour in, like a standing ovation from the universe, do not shy away from it. Do not for 1 second doubt that you are worthy of this. Do not look back at those who hurt you and wonder why. You do not need to explain your glow-up to anyone. This is your moment. Not because the universe suddenly decided to favor you, but because you chose to keep your magnificent heart open even when it was broken. You chose to keep shining even when you felt you had every reason to let your light go out. And that, my magnificent Leo, is what makes you a true and unstoppable ruler. The abundance is simply the echo of your courageous, generous heart. It begins tonight, quietly at first, but for real this time. And the life you have always known was possible, the one you never stopped dreaming of in the quiet hours, is finally ready to take center stage. Now, if you are a Leo, this message cuts even deeper, right into the very core of your being. I know your pain has often been a very public affair, or at least it has felt that way. It was the pain of having to wear the mask of strength, of keeping up appearances, of being the joyful entertainer while your own heart was in turmoil. You didn't just survive betrayal, you mastered the art of graceful performance under pressure. You felt every slight to your pride, every insincere compliment, every moment someone tried to steal the spotlight that belongs to you by divine right. You have been carrying the weight of being on for far too long, pretending the dismissiveness of others didn't matter while it was a direct assault on your fiery spirit. But here is what those people in their short-sightedness never understood. Every attempt to dim your light only forced you to dig deeper, and find a more powerful fuel source. Every act of disloyalty sharpened your instincts about who was worthy of being in your royal court. And now, you are no longer just healing. You are reigniting. Tonight is so much more than a date on a calendar. For a Leo soul who has done this profound inner work, it is a cosmic coronation. It is a threshold you cross only when your spirit is ready to take back its throne, not with ego, but with the wisdom and grace of a true leader. The universe doesn't just hand you the crown and scepter, it waits. It waits until you become the version of yourself who can rule the kingdom with wisdom, generosity, and a truly open heart. And you, my dear, have become that version. You built it through the aches of a wounded pride, through the loneliness of the empty stage, through the frustration of watching others receive the applause you so rightly deserved. That version of you, the one who kept creating, kept loving, kept shining, with no promise of recognition, that is the version who is about to receive a kingdom. So do not flinch when the incredible offer comes through. Do not second guess when the creative inspiration strikes like lightning. The love you lost is returning, but in a form that truly sees and celebrates your magnificent light. The wealth you dreamed of is no longer a fantasy. It is a memory of your own inherent value that your soul is now waking up to. All that is asked of you now is this: do not close off your great big beautiful heart. Not now. Not when everything is finally on its way. Leo, your pride is sacred. Your fire has made you wise. And tonight, the entire cosmos prepares to applaud the magnificent light you built, all on your own. It is your time. Take your bow and receive. Now let's go deeper into the cosmic mechanics of this powerful moment, because here, at Cosmic Wisdom, we honor both the magic and the wisdom behind it. What is happening now is not random. It is a divinely orchestrated celestial event speaking directly to your Leo essence. Your entire existence is ruled by the most powerful object in our solar system, the Sun. The Sun is the source of all lifelike vitality and creative energy. It is your divine patron. For some time now, you may have felt the influence of Saturn, the planet of lessons, discipline, and restriction, casting a long shadow over your fiery nature. It may have felt like a period of creative blocks of responsibilities weighing you down, of your natural joy and spontaneity being tested and constrained. It was a necessary, if challenging, period of maturation, forcing you to build structure around your creative fire. But now, a truly spectacular and rare alignment is taking place. Your ruler, the glorious Sun, is moving into a grand fire trine. Imagine a perfect equilateral triangle of golden light in the heavens. The Sun is forming a harmonious and powerful connection with Jupiter, the planet of immense luck, expansion, and abundance, who is currently in a fellow fire sign, and the North Node, the point in the sky that represents your ultimate destiny and soul's path. Let's break that down. Your core self, your very life force, is being supercharged by the planet of miracles and grand fortune, and all of this energy is being aimed directly at your soul's highest purpose. My friend, this is not a gentle nudge from the universe. This is a cosmic green light. This is the universe rolling out the golden carpet for you and announcing your return. This is why the portal of abundance opening for you tonight feels so creative and so expansive. It is a portal of karmic reward, a sacred gateway that opens only for souls who have learned to temper their fire with wisdom, to lead with their heart, and to shine their light for the benefit of all. And for you, this magnificent portal is open now. But here's the truth: a portal like this doesn't respond to ego or demand. It responds to joyful, heart-centered alignment. And that alignment is achieved through creative expression and acts of courageous self-love. This is why any ritual you perform tonight that connects you to your heart's joy is so incredibly potent. When you light a gold or orange candle, you are not just lighting a flame, you are symbolically reigniting your inner sun. When you put on music and dance around your living room, you are moving stagnant energy and inviting joy back into your physical body. When you take out a journal and write down a list of everything you are proud of yourself for, you are casting a powerful spell of self-love and recognition. You are sending a clear resonant signal to the universe: I remember who I am. I am worthy of my own applause. I am ready to step back into my light. And what about your dreams? If you have been having vivid dreams of being on stage, of lions, of finding gold, or of brilliant sunlight, pay very close attention. Your dreams tonight will be your own personal movie trailer, showing you glimpses of the brilliant future that is unfolding. You may wake up with a brilliant new creative idea, a renewed sense of confidence, and an irrepressible joy bubbling up in your chest. That is how you'll know the grand shift has begun. And let's talk about the numbers, the synchronicities the universe is sending you. Have you been seeing the numbers 1, 5, and 8 everywhere? On clocks, in phone numbers, on license plates. These are not random. These are your personal cosmic codes of activation. 1 is the number of leadership, new beginnings, and the self. It is the universe telling you that it is time to be the pioneer, the leader, the number one in your own life. 5 is your power number, Leo. It is the number of the 5th house, which you rule, the house of creativity, romance, playfulness, and heartfelt self-expression. Seeing this number is a direct sign to follow your joy and express yourself authentically. And 8 is the number of power, infinite abundance, and personal strength. In the tarot, the Strength card often depicts a woman gently taming a lion, symbolizing mastery over one's passions. It's the number of stepping into your power with grace and authority. When these numbers appear, let them be your royal signposts. Let them remind you that this abundance, this love, this creative renaissance, it is not a lucky break. It is your divine birthright being restored. So tonight, do something that makes your heart sing. Keep your spirit open and your expectations high. Something magnificent is unfolding for you, and the next few hours carry the creative potential of the next few years. You don't have to force it, you just have to shine. And there is another beautiful layer to this, your royal lineage. You were never meant to rule alone. Even when you felt unsupported, standing behind you has been a powerful line of ancestors, leaders, creators, performers, and heart-centered protectors. Think of them as your own personal royal council in the spirit world, applauding your every move, celebrating your resilience, and holding the vision of your highest potential, even when you couldn't see it for yourself. And those who tried to take advantage of your generosity, who basked in your light, only to cast shadows of doubt upon you, they are about to get a front-row seat to your triumphant return. They will witness the full, magnificent power of the sun they tried to eclipse. And in that moment, they will understand the brilliant life-giving force they walked away from. But here is the most glorious part. Their recognition will mean nothing to you, because the version of you who needed their applause to feel worthy is gone, replaced by a sovereign ruler who is the source of their own validation. What's coming to you is not just about material wealth, it's about creative wealth. You won't just have the resources to fund your own dreams. You will have enough to shine the spotlight on others, to be the generous leader who lifts up your entire kingdom. Because that is the heart of a true Leo. Even at your lowest, you would give the shirt off your back to help someone else. And the universe remembers. That kind of radiant generosity never vanishes. It multiplies, and now it returns to you 1,000-fold. So take a deep, regal breath with me. Inhale confidence. And as you exhale, let go of any lingering self-doubt. You are no longer in rehearsal. You are in the premiere. You are not here just to survive. You are here to thrive, to create, to lead, and to make this world a brighter, warmer, more joyful place, just by being you. This is your healing. This is your coronation. This is your time to shine. As we bring this sacred transmission to a close, my dear Leo, I want you to stand at the window and look out at the world, not just with your eyes, but with your heart. The grand fire trine in the heavens is a cosmic love letter written just for you. This is your moment. Everything changes when you stop waiting for permission and start owning the magnificent radiant power you have always carried. That shift begins now. What you thought was the end was merely the intermission. The final act is about to begin, and it is glorious. Your timeline of divine abundance, in wealth, in love, in creativity, in joy activates tonight. Not because you chased it, but because you are it. You endured, you healed, and now you radiate. My radiant Leo friends, we have reached the culmination of this incredible cosmic journey together. Please take a moment to truly absorb the power and promise of this message. This is your time. If this transmission resonated with your fiery spirit and brought warmth to your heart, please honor our work and our community by giving this video a powerful like. And if you haven't already, I would be so honored if you would subscribe to Cosmic Wisdom and join our incredible pride. We have so much more to share with you in the weeks to come. Now I want to hear from your magnificent hearts. What part of this message made your spirit roar? What creative project is calling to you now? Share your thoughts and your brilliant light in the comments below. Your story of resilience inspires us all. To continue your journey of creative and spiritual expansion, you can tap or click on one of the videos or playlists that you now see on your screen. There is so much more wisdom waiting to be unlocked. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing your light with me today. It has been a true honor. Remember, you are the sun of your own universe, and you are capable of creating a life that is as brilliant and as beautiful as your own soul. Shine on, magnificent Leo. Until next time.